Hey everyone, happy Friday. I am here to talk about a couple things today. We're going to talk about weeding the garden or a sort of lifestyle detox, kind of general. I know that's sort of what this whole group is about, but I thought I would do it over a green smoothie recipe for you since we talked in the beginning about drinking your greens and juicing. I'm also a huge fan of my Vitamix and an after workout smoothie. So I happen to have a few things on hand. I make them different all the time. I often use doTERRA's Trim Shake for protein, and I am actually out of it right now. So I happen to have on hand some hemp seeds, some chia seeds, some maca powder that are hanging out in some coconut water, and about a cup of coconut water in my blender. And a lot of times I'll just do the trim shakes. It's super easy, and I don't always have like the maca powder, chia seeds, hemp seeds. So that gives you an idea. You want to have some kind of a protein. You can even do a handful of nuts or nut butter and some water or something like that. And sometimes I do like almond milk or coconut milk, but today for fat, I'm adding a little bit of avocado and some kale, a bunch of fistfuls of kale. I often do spinach or romaine or any kind of leafy greens I've got hanging around, chard. And then I'm adding basil today because I told you how much I'm obsessed with the basil thing lately. And I've got frozen berries and a little pineapple. And that's it. I do like to add sometimes a couple of drops of lemon essential oil to my smoothies for detox. The added benefits, if I haven't had any in my water, I've just had water with lemon juice. So I'm going to whip this up and we're going to talk a little bit more about weeding the garden. I have a variable setting, so sometimes I do the greens first and get them really smooth, but most of the time I throw everything in. I do like to let the chia seeds hang out if you're using chia seeds so that they puff up a little bit. If you're not using frozen, you can always add ice for the right consistency. There you go. This is typically my morning or midday meal really often. So it's so easy now that I have both kids at school, I am eating lunch alone a lot. And so if I don't have some big salad prepped or some great leftovers, then it's kind of a go-to. There's not a whole lot of prep or cleanup involved. And I can kind of relax and read a little book or something like that. But today I thought maybe we could talk about this idea of hanging out with high vibe people and pulling out some weeds. So I was talking about this with a couple friends recently, and this idea that we hang out with the people that are closest to us. Maybe it's family who we don't get to choose and decide. The family and friends and people that we choose to spend the majority of our time with, or that we maybe find ourselves having to spend the time with. So basically, statistics say that the 5 people that you spend the most amount of your time with, you become like the average of that sum total of the overall qualities of these people. And so a lot of times we come, and if you really take a look at it and consider who you're spending a lot of time with or who you've been around lately a lot, and relate that to maybe what is showing up in your life, and see where you might be able to pull some weeds that don't need to be there, that are taking up space and energy. You know, they're sucking the life out of your best intentions. And one thing that I do a lot is I use social media as a way to surround myself by higher vibe people, so that, you know, my subconscious is being programmed with these different ideas, concepts, thoughts, emotions, you know, and just words. So I follow a lot of different people through podcasts, through things like this, through like social media broadcasts, through even Instagram or other platforms of that manner. And I do a lot of audiobooks of like high-level leaders, personal development, and that type of thing, just to supplement the people that I'm in contact with in order to raise my overall vibration. So pulling the weeds, detoxing your social circle is definitely a high vibe habit. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you think about basil in a green smoothie. It's rad. I love it. It tastes great. So yeah, would be curious to know if you have experiences with this, with being around people. And I challenge you today to set up a lunch date or a coffee date or a Skype date of some sort with someone who truly leaves you feeling inspired and empowered and fulfilled, and, you know, really fills your tank, because that will definitely have a domino effect in your life. So I hope that you're having a wonderful day and looking forward to a weekend. Enjoy this nice rainy day if you live in Arizona, and try to stay off all of the riffraff around the inauguration, and surround yourself by people who have a really high vibe outlook on it all. Okay? Peace, y'all. Take care.